Good morning, Ram fam. It is 5:30 in the morning. This is the latest I will wake up, you guys. I am going to show you my morning routine as a full-time mom with a full-time job. David is at work already. He goes in at 6, so he normally leaves the house around like 5:30, 5:40, depends if he needs to get gas or wants to get breakfast. So I'm just cleaning my face. I brush my teeth, cleaning my face, getting it ready, putting some moisturizer on. So yeah, I like to wake up early because I like to take my time. I like to take my time because I need time to get the boys ready, because you'll see that they both have their own little personalities and they both like certain things done. So I'm just putting on foundation. I'm mixing 2 foundations right now because I'm trying to use up all the foundations that I have right now before I go on and buy another one. And one of the foundations is darker than the other, so if I mix them, it's a good color match for me. And then once I'm done with putting on my foundation, I just put on some setting powder all over my face. It tends to help with my oily skin, a little bit at least. I have a real oily forehead and nose, so that tends to help a little bit, putting some of that on. Next, I'm going to be doing some, what is that, like bronzer or contour, I guess you can say. I am not a beauty guru, you guys, and if you really want to see my makeup routine, I guess I can show you, but it's really nothing special. I've kind of been doing the same thing for a long time. I'm putting a little blush on now. I really don't change it up often, and if I do, it's like just something very small. Like this right here, I am contouring my nose. This is something I literally have only been doing for about like a week now. I never really knew how to contour my nose. I'm just using the bronzer that I had. And yeah, trying to make my nose look a little bit smaller as a highlight, I guess. I guess you're supposed to use like a color that's lighter. I just use a setting powder that I had before. I had hit pan in it, but I still have some, so that's what I use. And then I put a little bit of highlight on the tip of my nose and on my cupid's bow. So that's the only thing that I've switched up, a little extra that I put in there. I brush my lash extensions in the morning because they get a little wonky from me sleeping. So I'll brush those. If I need to curl them, I'll recurl them, stuff like that. Once I'm done brushing those, I work on my eyebrows. I never used to fill in my eyebrows, but I kind of just started doing it because having them a little bit darker looks nicer. And I just color them in with the pencil. Then the other side has like the spool, so I just brush them out. Nothing too crazy. And then I check my lashes after I'm done to see if they need a little extra glue. So I'll put a little extra glue if I see that, it's coming off on the edge or something. This helps me make sure that they stay on. My lashes usually stay on for a good 2 weeks, you guys. So this is how I make sure they stay on. After that, I'm going to do my hair. I haven't washed my hair in like 3 days, you guys. I do color my hair black, so not washing my hair every day helps the color stay longer. And it's not good to wash your hair every day anyways. It's good to leave your natural oils in. And not washing your hair every day trains your hair to not get oily as fast too. So I'm just brushing my hair. I need that, what is that new brush? I forgot what it's called. The Unbrush or something that's viral on TikTok right now to see if it works for all my dangles. I hate brushing my hair. And I hold my hair while I'm brushing it to try to prevent it from pulling and snagging so much. And I brush it as gentle as I can. Today, since it is the 3rd day that I haven't washed my hair, I'm just going to put it in a low bun, you guys. I'm going to put some flyaways. When I was a police officer, I used to brush my hair in a low bun, and I wouldn't have any flyaways. I'd put all back. So I add a little flyaways because when I don't do that, it just reminds me of when I was a police officer and being in my uniform and all that. So I feel like the flyaways just help it look a little bit nicer. So I brush all my hair back. Once I'm done brushing all my hair back, I just put it in a low bun. And then I'm just gonna curl those little flyaways just to make it look a little bit nicer. I curl them different ways. I'll curl them inside my face, some of them away from my face. And I don't make them super curly. I just kind of make them a little bit wavy. And it lasts me, all day, you guys. I don't get them too long, like the pieces, because then it just bothers me after a while. So I do that to one side, and then I'll do that to the other side. And that's pretty much it for my hair. I'll add a little bit of hairspray just to keep all the flyaways down. And just to keep it looking nice for the day. But this is normally what I do on my third day of not washing my hair. It's simple, quick for me, and it looks nice. So after I'm done with my hair, I'm gonna pretty much just figure out what I'm gonna wear for the day. I don't pick out my clothes the night before. I know that'll probably save me a lot of time, but I run into the problem where if I do that and then I wake up and then I decide I don't want to wear that anymore, so I tend to just pick out my clothes in the morning. Put on a little perfume, put on deodorant, my accessories, just my watch, my necklace, my rings. If I'm gonna wear my charm bracelet, I pretty much wear the same stuff every day. I'll probably just switch up my necklace between 2 different necklaces that David got me. So yeah, then I'm ready for the day. Then I'm gonna walk over to the laundry room to let Darla out. That is where her little bed is and all that. So I let her out. And then while she's out, I'm going to make my coffee. I do not like drinking super hot coffee. I like my coffee to be like warm. So what I'll do is I'll make my coffee and then I'll let it sit there while I get everybody ready, and I won't drink it till I get to work, because by the time I get to work, it is nice and warm for me. And lately I have been supplementing one of my meals with a protein shake, so I'm just getting that protein shake ready. I just put the powder in like a jar, and then at work I'll add water, mix it and drink it up. So I got that ready. And then I'm just finishing up here with my coffee. I don't put sugar in my coffee, I put honey. And it tastes pretty good. And then I put some powdered creamer. And then if the boys have not finished up the milk, I can add a little bit of milk in my coffee. And I just stir it up and my coffee is ready. Once I'm done with getting all my stuff ready, then it's time to let Darla in. She doesn't like being outside too long, so if I do leave her outside, she'll start scratching at the door, barking, crying, so I let her in. Then at 6:30 is when I start getting the boys ready. So I pick out their clothes if I haven't picked them out the night before. And both boys have a different morning routine, similar but kind of different. Christian likes to sleep in as much as he can, so I do him last. Kaysen likes to get ready first because he likes to have his, winding down time before he goes to school. He likes to relax in the living room and watch some TV. So I carry him in. Yes, it may look like I'm spoiling him, you guys, but you know what? They're little. I think I'm done having kids, and I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. So I carried him into the restroom. He's still sleeping, as you can tell. I'm spraying this spray in his hair because some kids have turned out with lice in his classroom. And that spray is supposed to, help prevent them from getting lice. I guess it's working so far. So I spray that in his hair. I put water, and then I put gel in his hair. And then once I put the gel, I'm going to comb it into whatever style he's into at the moment. I think like about a month ago, for like a good 3 months, he had a faux hawk, not a mohawk, a faux hawk. And right now he just likes for me to brush it with the comb all to the side and then just to pick up the front a little bit. So that's just what I'm doing here. Once I'm done brushing his hair, then we're gonna brush his teeth. And yes, I brush my son's teeth. He knows how to brush his teeth, you guys. Both of them do. On the weekends, normally they brush their own teeth. But it's honestly just easier when I brush their teeth because I avoid the resistance from them of wanting to brush their teeth, and it's quicker. And our dentist even told me that it's best if I brush their teeth because as kids, of course, they're just gonna do it quick, and a lot of times they don't get the teeth in the back. So at least I know for sure I got the teeth in the back. So I brush his teeth, and Kaysen's done. And he's going to go relax, you guys, till it's time to go. Then I bring in Christian. Christian is, my cranky one in the morning, so he likes his little blanket. Because his hair is a little bit longer, I do have to brush his hair with a brush. He does not like a comb at all, and he tends to get more tangles, so I do the same method with him. I just hold his hair so he doesn't feel the tugs as much, and it's easier when I brush his hair when it's dry rather than wet. So I brush his hair first, and once he starts feeling those tugs, you guys, that's it. He is not going to let me brush his hair after that, and he would prefer just to go to school with crazy hair than brush his hair. So that's why I had to be very careful with him. He has long hair because he wants long hair. He is due for a trim, but he doesn't like it super long. He likes it like that, and I call it his boy band hair. He just looks so cute. He has beautiful straight hair, and we just take him to get a little bit of a trim. And with the way he likes me to brush it, he likes me to brush it all back. And then when it dries up, it just kind of falls in front of him with wherever the part is. And he has that little boy band hair. When he was smaller, we did cut his hair super short, and nobody in our family liked it. They're like, that is not Christian. So we've just kind of kept his hair the same. So I sprayed that lice stuff in his hair as well too, just to prevent him from getting lice. And then some water. And then I'm brushing it back the way he likes it. Christian does not like gel in his hair at all. He prefers that I do hairspray. So once I'm done brushing his hair to the back, he'll put a towel in front of his face, and I'll put my hand in front of his face too to prevent the hairspray from getting on his face. And I just spray a little bit of hairspray on him. And that helps a lot too when it dries up to fall in his face. Really, he just looks like a little boy band. Like he's in a boy band. It's so cute. So then I'm going to brush his teeth as well too. And Christian actually prefers me to brush his teeth too. And like I said, same thing. If I let Christian do it, he'll brush 2 seconds and he says he's done. I am trying to prevent these kids from getting cavities, you guys. So I'm brushing his teeth. And then once I'm done here, Christian will do his little thing, spit out whatever he needs to spit out. He likes to gargle. I don't know where he got that from, but he does that. And then he's done. He gets to relax a little bit and watch a little TV before it's time to leave too. So at 7:15 is when we leave the house. Kaysen's school is not that far from us, so we drop off Kaysen first. We do leave kind of early because Kaysen prefers to eat breakfast at school. I have offered to make him breakfast, you guys. I have offered to do cereal. No, he likes the breakfast from school better. And if you take him to school and he doesn't have time, you guys, he's going to get upset. So, they're just so funny how different they are. So, I think he likes to eat lunch with his friends and he gets to talk to them before school and all that, So, the breakfast is free, so why not? So we get to the school. As you can see, it's really not that far from our house, and we all get down to walk him. Even Christian, I will not leave him in the car by himself. So we all get down to walk Kaysen all the way to the front door, say our goodbyes. Then we come back. Christian, we buckle him up, and it's time to drive Christian to daycare. Christian's daycare is more closer to my work. Either way, it is a distance, but either way, it's not that bad because it's closer to my work. And with living in a small town, you guys, that's the greatest part about it. Everything's fairly close to each other. So we make our way towards the daycare. I know it looks super dark, you guys, but that's because we're in October right now. November is when we will have the time change. So it shouldn't look as dark when I drop them off in the mornings. So we are heading to the daycare. And we are now arriving at the daycare. And same thing. I'll get Christian out, walk him all the way inside because I have to sign him in. And then that's just how the daycare likes to keep track. You sign him in, and then when David gets out of work, he's the one that picks the boys up because he gets out at 3. He'll pick them up and sign him out. So by 7:45, I'm done. I get in my car. And by the time I get to work, it's 7:55, you guys. So that's my morning, every morning, you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.